Hey folks, the Cobbler here with another short video, this time about modifying a holster for appendix inside the waistband carry. Now, I am constantly surprised at how many people have modified their entire lifestyle around carrying a gun. I personally believe it should be the absolute other way around. I am not interested in getting an entire new wardrobe of baggy pants that don't fit me correctly and oversized jackets. So I have selected an everyday carry weapon that makes sense for me. That would be the Seecamp 32. If you're watching this video, I don't think we need to debate the effectiveness of the 32 ACP. Now, this is the smallest pistol in production. And at 13.5 ounces loaded, it's pretty close to one of the lightest as well. So I found this to be a very effective everyday carry, and I want to give you an option other than pocket carry to use this gun. Now, I'm a thin man, and I wear my pants fitted. I don't wear dad jeans. Because my pants are fitted, you'll see I don't even wear a belt, and I really prefer it that way. But my front pockets have been and will always be full of stuff. For instance, my wallet, pocket knife, and chapstick. Room for nothing else, and I prefer to keep it that way. So appendix carry is the way I prefer to carry. I really believe in minimalist carry, and the Seecamp 32 fits the needs. The one problem, though, you will have with carrying this way is this is a very small gun. I have a fairly large, maybe a medium-sized hand. So when trying to extract your firearm, you can indeed end up gripping too much of the holster. There is some additional material here and here that I believe upon removal will make this easier to extract. Okay, so now we have our Seecamp and our holster. Go ahead and clear it, no problem. Now this holster was an inexpensive holster. I got this on eBay for maybe $23, made by Cebici Arms. And I guess in the same way that I like my firearms to be made of steel and wood for the most part, I really do prefer that my holsters be made out of leather and not plastic. I do like the way leather will form over time. So the goal here is to remove any excess material that will get in the way of extracting your gun and that will over thicken this holster. Again, going with my concept of minimalist carry. So this holster was designed for appendix carry inside the waistband, and you also have the option of carrying outside the waistband on a belt. Well, if you're like most people, you already know exactly how you're going to carry. You do not need this option. And by removing that, we could remove maybe a 1/16 of an inch. So let's do it. Now for this, what I would really recommend is a good, sharp X-Acto blade like this. If you have one, I would recommend you change the blade to get a fresh one. And then let's just very simply and very carefully cut this out. There we go. Now, the next thing we want to do, we're basically going to get rid of this back panel, which silhouettes the gun. It does theoretically give you a little more comfort when wearing it, but this I find to be the problem when trying to extract the gun. Sometimes this gets in the way. Now, there are a couple ways to do this. One would be with a good pair of scissors. Now, I am a leather worker, so I've got all kinds of good scissors. This happens to be a Kai scissor, and it is outstanding. This is one way to do it. If you don't have an X-Acto knife, you could simply mark this line and then cut at the marks. You could also simply compress the two pieces and then cut right at the line. The way I prefer to do this is, again, with that sharp X-Acto knife. No marking necessary. You're simply going to run your blade right along the margin or the border right here and draw it back, keeping it compressed to the end. So let's do that now. Okay, folks, that is going to do it for this video. And one last thing I do want to say is that if you're like me and you do consume a lot of YouTube, one thing that we really appreciate is a simple like or a thumbs up, a comment, and even better, a subscription. Whether it's me or any other YouTube video you watch, it's always greatly appreciated. Most of us get no monetary compensation whatsoever for producing these films. Even a very simple video like this does take a lot of time and planning and preparation to make. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.